Deuce. Oh, what's up? What is up? Welcome to another episode of the Blerd Spot Podcast. Your boy June 88. Crystal. I said pistol, man. That's right. That's not right. Pistol,
Pistol Bay.
And the homie Chopper Phantom.
Pistol Bay.
22.
Lil Uzi Bay.
Little Uzi Bay. I unload
Uzi Ooh over this joint. Not Junior Uzi Ooh. Pistol Bay and Chopper Phantom. Where do we get all this gunplay from?
Y'all wild, bro.
I don't know where this. We missed one episode. This what happened. This the
Foolishness.
so not no guns we all. Well, what's going on? Yeah, how y'all feeling?
We chilling. How that go.
So what's popping, Crystal? What's popping?
These nuts.
Ah,
Just kidding. Shit, I just be chilling, y'all. Nothing much, I'm taking this new course. It's called the accountability course. And, I think it's really working for me.
I'm glad it's working for you. I've been watching a new movie. I seen Woman King or Black Panther 2, The Woman King.
Oh, I need to see that still.
oh, speaking of, you ain't drop your videos that you say you're gonna drop on the IG page.
I didn't.
Call it out publicly.
I forgot.
You can do it today. Go ahead and drop me that.
Stay in here. I got one because I'm bringing back
that last time. You always got one.
Shut up. I got because I'm bringing back the horror segments. I still be watching my horror films. Don't know what I'm gonna call it yet, but yeah, I got one. I watched a movie called Sick, and I'm not going with that. You can
Horror, the
give
horror dog.
Give it up. Just give it up. But yeah, I called one. I called one. I watched one called I think it was called Sick. That's what I made the video on. So I'll get that posted soon. Probably not today, but tomorrow.
Okay. Kid, what's good with you, bro? What's popping with you? What's cracking?
Man, just chilling. Like I said, I watched Black Panther 2, The Woman King. Because, I think it did better than Black Panther 3, Wakanda Forever.
Wow, I see what you did there.
Just saying. I mean, they even had a sorcerer in there, and then, Black Captain Marvel got her shine on.
I'm not even gonna argue this.
Where can I watch it? What's it on?
HBO Max?
It's now on Netflix. They just dropped it on Netflix.
Let me see if my subscription is still
valid.
Because listen,
even
though I'm the main account, but I password shared, and they cracking down on it. Said it might have.
You gonna say that the Flix is watching?
Hold up, let's go to subscriptions. Oh no, mine expired. I need to go back and pay it.
And as for me, got the shows coming up next month. Got the project dropping. Got other stuff. Videographer is back in effect, so we got some stuff we working on video wise. So a whole bunch of successful stuff coming around. A whole lot of dope shit.
So what day is the show on?
March 9th, my partner's birthday. So it's the birthday spring show. So I'm like, we were talking like, because we normally do all out before the whole pandemic, panini, whatever you want to call it, happened. We did a show every year in March. Shit was fucking amazing. And so this where we at now. So first spring show. And what's up?
I work.
Hey man, you could say, yo, you gonna pull up and like keep people from like not heat exhaustion, but passing out like asphyxiation people.
Call up like, excuse me, EMS service that Winnie works at. I almost said its name. We don't want to do that.
So we weren't gonna edit that out either. That just gonna go up as
I mean, we're live. We can't edit it out. We were like, "Can we got some people that need EMS, but we need specifically Whitney's unit. Whitney Davis, yeah, her. Yeah, send her. Send now. Thanks. Bye."
Exactly. But yeah, it's gonna be a good show. It's gonna be a dope one. Got some surprises popping up. So
I'm really glad that you. Oh,
I'll go ahead. No, that was Mike. Shout out to Mike Fallon. It's his pop's birthday. His story popped up. RP to Papa Fallon.
Shout out to our homie Mike. Happy heavenly birthday to Papa Fallon. But what I was gonna say, it's good. I'm glad you're out here doing your shows. Really living in your truth and your destiny. It's such a good thing to see. I just want to give you flowers.
I could really say.
I just want to give you your flowers while you're here, man. Sunflowers, to be exact.
Yes.
You want to run this? You want to run this?
Hey, don't make me go get mine. I got 2, homie.
You know what?
We can run the fade. Is yours metal or is it wooden?
Hey, you can find out what's the metal thing. F around and find out.
Hey, one of mine is metal and the other one is slightly sharpened. Slice through wood, nigga.
You know what?
Keep
playing.
We getting off.
Yeah, y'all niggas what y'all want.
We ain't even get on topic yet. We getting off topic without even getting on it.
Because I feel like my hand is gonna have to get forced. I'm gonna have to defend myself in the future.
Nah, what we got on topic today?
Kevin Feige may be leaving the MCU.
Who are they gonna give it to? John Favreau?
Ish. I put it this way. They saying the MCU is, I'm just gonna talk over that shit. They say the MCU has gone woke. First of all, what does woke mean?
I don't know because I haven't seen Ant-Man, so maybe I don't know. Maybe
they said Ant-Man wasn't woke. They say it wasn't woke. So I don't know. Cause I think
woke. Let me tell you what woke is. Woke is just that white people use that when they can't handle the truth and they get all in their fucking feelings and be like, "Oh, well, this is that woke rhetoric." No, it's the fucking truth, and you can't handle the truth. Grow the fuck up, bitch.
I don't think that's what it means. MCU. I think they just don't want a lot of good women in the MCU. In the words of our auntie strong women in the MCU.
That's still that it's pushing woke rhetoric. It's like when you tell them anything, like they're mad at Disney Channel right now for the Proud Family having like the Slaves Built America segment during Black History Month. Like, oh, Disney's gone woke. No, bitch, it's the fucking truth.
Yeah.
Disney always told the truth. They just didn't like it.
And my thing is when it comes to Marvel and stuff, people are like, if you just wanted to be a dude fest, just say that. Just say that. Don't say like, yo, it's woke because you got.
Okay. And if y'all just wanted, like you said, to be a sausage fest,
it's like Disney ain't woke. Y'all just been asleep.
Be aligned with your true self. If you just like men, say that.
I mean, and
everybody is saying woke this, woke that. I'm staring at them like Charleston White and Kevin Samuels.
I'm just like, it makes me so mad because we have this conversation. I have this conversation with other people. Like, when they say something woke, then when you ask and nobody says nothing, it's always woke. Like, what do you mean by that? Like, oh, buddy.
Woke was created to demean the truths and harsh realities of what white America has done to Black people. And it has trickled over into feminism, but it started at the core of racism. And my brothers and sisters, and that's what it is to minimize the truth and facts over feeling, bitches, is to minimize truth and facts of what the white man did to the Black man and woman and they's lives in America.
Knowledge, my brother, use it or lose it.
That's what it stems from. Like it's basically
it pisses me off. Like, man,
they're basically all lives matter in history. Is what they're doing. That's basically what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But and so now, like I said, it's trickled over into feminism. So now it's like we tired of women too. And it's like, you know, fanboys. Listen here, fanboys. Let me say, come here.
Pull yourself together.
If you hate women, just say that. If you like men, just say that. Be
You
yourself.
know what I
Be
think
your
it is?
authentic self. If you just like men like that, if you just love watching big, buff, oily men, I understand. I do too. Just say that.
Yeah, you can always watch wrestling.
Just say that.
In the words of Biggie, big meaty man slapping meat.
That was the funniest shit I've ever saw in my life. Shout out to Biggie Langston. But no, I feel like I don't even think it's the fact that they don't like women. I just don't think they like the women being stronger than the dudes.
They don't like women then. Because
No,
women
it's
can't
like no, I take that back. Because there's a YouTuber, I'm not gonna say his name. He
say
loves Scarlet Witch and he loves Black Widow. Those his girls. But Captain Marvel, he can't stand it. He can't stand it. I'm like, bro, you like those two, but I get it. I see where he won't say it, but you like those two because they were there from jump. You don't like this one over here because she came out the gate guns blazing. If you would have just led with it, I don't like it because they had an OP. Then you got an argument. Then we can talk.
which again,
But she's
which
always been
again,
OP.
which again is rooted in sexism because these men in the MCU are OP as fuck too. But he
But
loves
see,
that. I'm just gonna say it like this. That motherfucker just like big buff oily men, and I get it.
and the reason I say he would have. You tell me you don't like Franklin Richards, my boy, because he too powerful. I get it because he's super powerful, but I like all these people because they not as powerful, but they didn't come out the gate powerful. They built it. Okay, I get it. You got an argument there.
What you mean?
I
Iron
can
Man
give
did
you
come
that.
out the gate powerful. You built a whole suit in a cave.
Literal plot armor.
But still,
Literal.
I can give you like some wiggle room, but if you just say you don't like this person because this person is, and you don't have another thing to lead with it, you just I don't like
Thor
it.
is
Yeah, but
literally
listen, the only person that really didn't come out all powerful was Captain America, and he needed a steroid shot.
That's pretty much it.
no. The only person that didn't come out all powerful is Sam. This nigga over here being Captain America without the super serum.
Right.
Because black is a superpower.
I was gonna make that
Don't leave me
joke.
hanging. Put your fist up. Thank you.
Blackity black, y'all.
But yeah, how y'all feel about Kevin Feige maybe leaving though?
I
Because he
mean,
went
leaving
another.
in the sense of he's moving up in the company. I mean, I feel like he'll still have a part of it, but as far as it being his main focus, he now would have Disney as a whole umbrella to focus on, which means the Lucasfilms part. So like Star Wars and them, which means like the Disney Channel stuff, which means
He
more.
ain't leaving. He just getting the bag.
He's just getting a promotion. That's it.
Leave it to John Favreau though.
I think that I can't remember where I saw it this morning, but I think that's
Give it
who
to Happy.
rumored to that's who's rumored to
Shit, he should have been had that position way before Feige. Especially
So
since
what
he
do you
was the one
think?
who produced and directed the Iron Man films.
So what do you think moving forward? Like, if this was to happen, where do you see the MCU going? Because they saying if he does dip, it ain't gonna be to after Kang Dynasty. So I mean, not Kang Dynasty. Yeah, yes, the Kang Dynasty thing. Where do you see the MCU going to the near future?
In the same direction as going because John knows the system. He's worked with Feige for as long as I can remember, and his films did the best in the whole MCU.
But I argue this: do you think he has his own vision as well? Like, oh, I can have a. I like your vision, but I want
His
to go
vision started the MCU.
Yep.
true.
This wasn't Kevin Feige vision. This is John Favreau vision.
Yep. I'm trying to find where exactly what I saw this morning. I wish I would have sent it to y'all, but I didn't. But it was like saying like if John Favreau takes over, he could get somebody back for Secret Wars, and I can't remember who they said.
Robert Downey Jr. because they're really good friends in real life.
No, it wasn't even him. It said something, and I was like, huh. But I didn't.
All I know is John Favreau would have recast the T'Challa. You know how I know? Because he
How?
recast the Rhodey.
And like I say, even with that, it's like you still can do that recast. Like you still can do it. How they would do it now, I have no clue because unless it's a multiverse thing, but they say that causes incursion. So how would that whatever work? But I don't fucking know. It still don't sit right with me that they recasted Red Hulk. I mean Thunderbolt. That's still
Right. Now I understand. But speaking of MCU, let's go to somebody who was former MCU who's now the head of the DCEU. James Gunn. This was a
he
good
turned it. He went there.
Did any of y'all watch his video on like the path they're going?
no.
Uh-uh.
Okay, so basically he like pretty much listed out like the heroes he's gonna do. So like Batman is getting his own film. I think they're gonna go with Supergirl.
Okay.
I think I heard about. Oh, I think I did hear about this.
The Green Lantern Corps is going to be a TV show that focuses on Hal Jordan and John Stewart. So we're
Okay.
getting my favorite Green Lantern of all time. We're going to get my favorite hero that started me into comic books, which was John Stewart, and I'm here for that. Um,
All I know is Zack Snyder had John Jones already written out.
John Jones.
Martian Manhunter.
Oh yeah. Um, who else did he say? He said the Flash film because he said he's seen the Flash film and he said he feels like the people will be very happy with it. Oh, did his 40% go?
He'll pop back up.
But yeah, he said he feels like the people will be very happy with the direction in which the Flash, like the film itself, like it's a good film. Um, but I guess my question would be,
Talk to me.
what would you do to like if you were James Gunn, you just got this position and it's your job to rebuild the DCU, to build the DCU and make it, I won't say on par with the MCU because the goal is not to be the MCU, but it's to make people interested in DC again. What would you do? Like what,
I would.
give me at first before you go into detail, give me the first 5 films or TV shows that you would focus on to rebuild. Like what 5 characters?
I told who I always advocate for, my man Mr. Freed. I would give him like a solo, like a one shot, like how they gonna do Silver Surfer. I would do like a one shot thing on how he became Mr. Freeze and have that tie into whatever Batman joint. Because I do a bat. See, that's the thing. Batman always gets a movie. He's always the first one. That's
was one of the biggest and first superheroes out.
But still, there's so many you can go from. You don't really need him.
But you kind of do need Batman. Like
Batman started all the shit. He's the one who funds all everybody else.
But I get that part. But I'm like, every few years we get a Batman movie. We get a Batman or a Superman movie.
okay, so how would you make the Batman movie stand out compared to the rest?
Make Batman the truth, the real truth, and nothing but the truth.
I would make
Batman from the comics.
You know what? You know what?
The Batman that told Superman full Superman gear, hey, I know why Lois broke up with you. How you know that? Because she was fucking me.
Or you could go. I mean, I don't even.
That's the Batman I need right there.
I will say go to the one. I will go to the Batman with. No, we can't even do that because Bruce died. His daddy took over as Batman. I think. Could you do that? Could that be possible?
I feel like that's what we're gonna get in the Flash.
I mean, had that be like the main, but keep everything pretty much like that's the timeline we going in where. Come on, something different.
They're definitely doing Flashpoint after Whitney said it like 16 different ways.
I said like that's the only way you can redo the DCU is to flashpoint it,
Yep.
Right.
have Barry mess up the timeline again, and you can restart.
So let's get to the meat and bones of it. If you were James Gunn, how would you proceed with the DCEU?
Um,
Yeah, groovy. Boy, where you been?
man, and Groovy's been a
Brother
long
Knowledge was good, baby.
time, bro. Jay, if I was James Gunn, I'm gonna tell you 5 heroes I would start with.
It's the Ezra Miller timeline.
I would still go Batman, Superman, because they're your bread and butter. Let's just keep it a buck. They're your bread and butter.
Getting rid of Henry though.
Huh?
They messed up getting rid of Henry.
I agree.
You know what? Instead of doing a Wonder Woman movie, do a Green Lantern movie after that. Flip it up, switch it out.
Well, first off, you let me finish. Green Lantern would be my next movie. If specifically John Stewart. Then I would probably do a Martian Manhunter because I'm a huge Martian Manhunter fan. So I'm at 4. I'd probably do. I would do Wonder Woman. Why can't we just get a Justice League Dark? I mean, Constantine and them is cool and everything, but I want Jon Stewart, and he's not in Justice League Dark. But to like
he was
spice it up a little
animated. He was.
He was. But to kind of spice it up a little bit, I would instead of Wonder Woman, I would do Hawk Girl.
I fucks with it.
Hawk Girl, Martian Manhunter, and Green Lantern would definitely be how I kind of spruce up the Justice League a little bit with different characters. I would do the Flash, but I would correct the mistake of not hiring the TV Flash. Jon Stewart is going to be in the Green Lantern series. James Gunn did confirm that.
All right. So, Joe, how would you do it? If you were James Gunn, what would be one of the first things you do?
Like I said, first of all, like I said, don't get into it. I like Batman. He's cool. But I would definitely have to make his first villain Mr. Freeze or somebody else. Scarecrow. Like, give me that. Mr.
First Batman film to be a horror film. Think about it.
Because I like Mr. Freeze because he just that nigga. It's like, and we never really see, or Bane. Like, we ain't really seen like a hardcore.
Bane was in Dark Knight Rises.
I mean, like the Bane from the comic book with the steroids.
Latin Bane.
Like, I was born in darkness. You really adopted the darkness. I was born in.
Give me Latin Bane.
I need Lucha Libre Bane.
That one. I'm down for like.
I'm talking about CMLL Bane.
If you do Batman, you have to let go of the Joker for a while.
That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
You gotta let it go. I mean, the Joker is honestly, after Scarecrow, the Joker is my second favorite Batman villain. But you have to let him go for a while. I would go Mr. Freeze first because I think that would be dope.
And can I say one thing? Can I say one thing? If James Gunn is doing it, not if because he is, can we stop with all the side Batman movies? Like, can we just have one Batman?
No, he already said that the side stuff is just going to be its own little universe. It has nothing to do with what he's doing.
I hate that. So I would feel like if Marvel did that,
that's because Warner Brothers is doing what Warner Brothers does, and they can't just relinquish control 100%.
Come like Amanda Marvel did that, and like, let's take our boy Black Panther. They got like a side Black Panther, but don't tie to this main timeline. But he can't cross over because this one is gone.
I mean, technically speaking, that's why we have to do Spider-Man. Kevin Feige kind of tied them in all into the thing using multiverse, but
Yeah, we eventually ended up getting 3 extra separate Spider-Man films, and he said he's making it with Sony's permission. He's making it canon. So Toby's getting a 4th movie, Andrew's getting a 3rd movie, and then Tom is getting another movie. But they are all canon to their specific Spider universe.
it's just, the thing is
Talk to him, sister.
that DC is fucked up and Warner Brothers is fucked up so bad. Yes, they're making the Amanda Waller series, and he did confirm Viola Davis is reprising her role as Amanda Waller. Love that. I watched the whole little video. So yeah, so we're getting an Amanda Waller series, which I fucks with, and I love Viola Davis as Amanda Waller because she has that ruthlessness that Amanda Waller has, and I love that. But the problem is like the reason why we're not as open with DC having like little side movies because they don't do a good job. That's just what it is. The Joker was cool, and I felt like they could have did like if they wanted to do a side series thing, I would pick the Joker to build off of. Okay, you got the Joker, you got the Joker too. Let's just do all of Batman's villains and let them be the focal point.
You mean like the villain league that they have?
I don't know, but you're really loud and unreadable.
Sorry, my computer died, so I have to switch to my phone.
Okay.
And so they have like a villains version of the Justice League. It's like Bane, Penguin.
That would actually be dope. Like in the reverse, instead of focusing on the heroes, y'all know me. I love villains.
Yeah, all the villains are in there. It's like there's Lex. Lex is the leader, and then you also have, like I said, you have Bane, Joker's in it, Penguin's there.
Warner Brothers fumbled the bag with that one because
Yeah,
you could have started off with you could have used the MCU formula, right? Started off with the Joker, then made you a Mr. Freeze film,
yeah.
like his origin.
He's all there.
Made
Reverse Flash.
Made a Reverse Flash, made a Scarecrow, made a who else? Lex Luthor film. Like they really fumbled that bag.
That would be different if you really think about it. They did a reverse, do like a villain unit, do the villains first, then the heroes.
DM it to me so I can remember. Groovy.
That would be nuts. If they did like the villains first, then the heroes come in the second phase, that would be nuts.
And then by that 3rd phase, they can see them squaring off.
That would be like make the two like okay, we have these two separate, universes, but somehow make them meld. Like okay, we start with the villains here, and then ooh, big fight. That would be dope. Fumble the back.
Piggyback off of that.
And it's different from the MCU. You know what I'm saying? It would have put them out. Go ahead.
And to piggyback off of that, like how you said that, and like say, like I said, Scarecrow, Mr. Freeze, and have like set up stuff for like the phase 2 of the heroes, and like I still have like Bruce Wayne on TV, still have all these other people, Superman in around, but they don't interact with them yet until like they have like little encounters with them, but not like fighting. Like they know they are, like they bump into them, but then that sets up like little Easter eggs, little nuggets. Like okay, cool, they're gonna address this in the second half. Then when the third half, that's all right. Now we squaring off with these guys. Everybody, boom, 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 big battle.
Well, to piggyback off what you said,
I'm listening.
You're just gonna throw it up.
Yeah, with Joker, because you have Bruce Wayne in there. He's just a child, though. So
Gotham TV series did a good job with that.
So yeah, I mean, so many bags fumbled. But speaking of like, hold on, I think DC has a chance to use their lesser known characters to bring them to forefront. But they don't want to do it. I think James Gunn is going to start using some lesser known characters. I'll have to send you guys the video I watched, but he details like his basically his whole plan for phase one. Which I'm interested. Like I'm locked in, especially you had me at Jon Stewart. But speaking of James Gunn, like it sucks because like he's gonna be so focused with this that I feel like I will never get the sequel to Brightburn. And they hinted at like him meeting like some of the evil Justice League people, the other heroes, and I fucking loved Brightburn, y'all. So that kind of sucks. I wish he would have done it while he had the chance, but he gonna be busy. So
And the thing about DC is, like, I have no issue with DC. I just feel like I can invest more in DC if they had like a little more structure. Cause I think you get so used to the Marvel style, and you like, all right, cool. Like, you go in and watch one movie, but this Batman don't tie into this over here. It's everything is like so sidebar. Like, you got these side quests, but these
well,
side.
that's changing with James. I mean, you'll still have the individual DC movies, but you'll know what's a part of the DC.
Yeah, exactly. But like I said, I think if this version of DC is going to have more structure, so I'm like, all right, cool. I can focus on this. It's a boom, boom, boom. This is where we going. Well, how it's gonna end, I don't know. Like, all right, cool, because you can't just throw Darkseid in the cut. Like, hey, let's throw it down. Like we've seen this like 5 years ago with Thanos.
Don't blame Zack Snyder for that. They just did that because Avengers was coming out and they told him to do it. That's not the route he wanted to go.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying if you gon' whatever your payoff is, your big team up movie's gonna be. It got to be like off the chain and not look like you copying what we saw. Like
DC very prematurely did a team up film, and that was with Batman and Superman. That should have been Superman's solo second film.
Right.
And we should have. People talk about Ben Affleck as Batman, but I don't think he got a fair chance. He never got a chance.
He did a good job as Batman.
I personally like him as Batman. I just
made me hate Batman more.
I just don't think he got a fair chance to showcase like what his Batman could do because I mean he didn't get his own film.
He didn't?
No. Ben Affleck never got his own film. He popped up he popped up in Aquaman. He popped up in Batman vs Superman. He popped up in.
Wow, you're right.
He popped up in other films. They essentially used him as the Nick Fury.
I was about to say the Nick Fury. Yeah.
Wow, I didn't even think. Because I always thought he had one. Because I always seen him in other people's stuff. I thought that was his. Like, oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Now, me personally, what I would do if I was James Gunn is I would use this Ezra Miller Flash film, this Flashpoint, and with him just enough Flashpoint, I would start it off with Flashpoint and lead Flashpoint into like the Justice series. Superman is evil and all that stuff.
Okay.
No, agree with you. The new Batman right now is
Buddy from Twilight.
No. There's one newer than him, which is actually technically an old Batman. They brought back
what's
Buddy's name?
You talking about
ain't it like Michael Keaton or something?
Yeah, Michael Keaton. They brought back Michael Keaton as Batman.
What did Groovy ask? Because you didn't pop it up on the screen.
Oh, sorry. I said it doesn't really matter now because whatever the new Batman is probably going to be a young actor. No, they're still
for the DCU. Yeah, the DCU's Batman is probably going to be a young actor.
So
they're going to youngify it. The same with Superman. They're going to get a younger actor. That's why I feel like what's his name didn't get the role again because they're trying to go younger for more longevity.
So what you think about? Do you think they ever gonna Ezra Miller get the boot, or you just think they're gonna let him just?
This will be his last. This is his last film.
Oh, it is.
I do believe so. I don't think Ezra Miller is gonna.
Because the way I'm paraphrasing this man. Shout out to our boy E-Man of E-Man Movie Reviews. How he said like, yo, But I'm paraphrasing, like, yo, Ezra Miller gonna just say his mental health issues, and he gonna keep his job. And that's how he gonna get out of this. Like, damn.
I just I think it would be in poor taste for them to keep Ezra Miller. I think what's going to end up happening. Ooh, that man took off his head.
What?
He took off his headphones and he got
Yeah.
hit there. Uh, Ezra
Let me
Miller.
go back out so I can Fetty Wap y'all one more game.
Yeah, Michael, 1738. Oh!
I could
No,
probably
but
hear
they
back in.
think. I hope they don't say he has mental issues. You gonna say mental issues is the reason why he kidnapped somebody on a private island with all different types
Hey,
of
hey,
guns?
hey.
Fuck all
Hey,
that.
that's how they got
It gives that's how that gives people with actual mental issues a bad name. Like
Mhm.
that's disrespectful.
He has the right complexion for protection.
That part.
Just-
That part. But yeah, I just they couldn't scrap the movie because they put way too much money into it. So like whatever, I get it. I'm still gonna watch it. Like I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. But I'd probably be watching it on HBO Max if I'm being honest.
all
Right.
So send us home, kid. Where we at?
All right. So now that we done talked about everything, if I say what I would do is I was James Gunn, we're probably gonna get canceled.
Yep, you're not gonna do that.
Yeah,
Send
so
us
I'm not
Send us
gonna do
home.
that.
Whitney,
Send us home.
nope.
This
Whitney,
has
send us home.
been another episode of the Blerd Spot Podcast. I am your host, Crystal Bay. You got the homie Kid Phantom and June's 88. And we out.
Peace.